Stay tuned after this program for some exciting retail offers on products seen in the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Country Western workout video.
Previously on VCR Party Live.
Do you guys ever get emails sent to you that were meant for a different Joe Pickett?
No.
I don't know if I phrased that the best, but I get it all the time. Like, look at this. I got this email here from Deborah, Phil's 90th birthday. This has happened to me before, and it's usually boring stuff. Sometimes I respond just to confuse them, but this one I definitely responded. They sent something saying that Phil's turning 90. They want to do a video hug for him. There's a website where you can like make a 60-second video and then just say, happy birthday, Phil. She said, just make a short video. It's easy to do. And she gave an example. I was like, okay, I will do that. I just got an email back. There's maybe like 30 different people on here, including me. Here's Phil's 90th video hug.
Happy birthday. Hope you have a great year ahead, Uncle Phil.
Happy birthday, Dad. I'm sorry we couldn't be there in person, but maybe next time around.
Happy birthday, Phil. How's it going? Heard it's your birthday. Just wanted to say congrats from all of us over here. 99 is quite a milestone, and I hope you enjoy yourself on this special day, and make sure you don't have too much fun now. All right, thank you. Okay, happy birthday.
99. So you got his age wrong, too. 99, that's quite the milestone. Got the chipmunk filter on.
VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. Melinda's.
Well, hello, Melinda's. Here it is, VCR Party Live, Tuesday night, watching VHS tapes. That's all we do. I'm Joe. There's Nick. There's George. There's Steve. And we got a special guest today. We got Greg DeLiso, Psycho Ape director, and our TikTok guy. He's coming on the show. Nick, do you get any tapes? You get any new tapes?
There's a few. Actually, I grabbed these from the office the other day because I thought I needed more materials. This one is called Women with Balls.
Are they being funny there, or do you think
they're being funny? Okay. I watched it. And yeah, they're being funny. This is football season starts next week, so I picked up a woman's guide to football.
Oh, that looks good.
Just a little hint for next week: a lot of flying windows and ones like we've never seen in this video. Yeah,
let's do it today.
I'm already planning for Hunktober. I got London Knights 3D. They're coming at you, and this actually comes with the 3D glasses right here.
So their dongs are just like hitting you in the face.
Oh, look who this is by. Maybe you recognize this production company logo.
They went overseas?
Yes. Scimitar was, they had their fingers in a lot of world pies, and there was also an EP mode. Even in the UK. So we'll see these guys in Hunktober.
Can't wait. I picked this up at a thrift store the other day. I don't know. You see this for a couple bucks, you got to buy it, right?
Oh, super tape. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone sent us this one. We already have it, but I will always take an Eddie Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Eagle.
Jason Priestley.
Here's an unusually specific how to make chaps. We got the tape, Nick. We got it.
Good. All right.
And then this one showed up. And looks like it could, how to deal with anger. But you know what? Nothing makes me more angry than
cassettes.
Yep. You got duped.
Burned again.
You got duped. Yep. Into the garbage this goes. So
yeah, that's rookie mistake when you're thrifting and you find one of those slightly thinner than a VHS tape. I mean, it just takes practice.
In our early days, we did it all the time. Don't beat yourself up over it. So.
Isn't there another show that does cassettes on YouTube that you could just forward the
Nope,
stuff?
garbage. Nope,
Okay.
that's into the garbage, George.
Yep, straight into the garbage, right into the landfill. I'm going to toss it straight into the landfill, actually.
Really?
We'll drive there tomorrow.
Go to Staten Island and okay.
Yeah. All right, should we jump into a classic? Let's
get into it. Yeah, we want to bring Greg out.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
We met Greg, I don't know, 20 years? No, not 20 years. We've been doing the show maybe like 17 years ago, right when we started off doing the show. He was an editor, and he liked our show, and he's like, let me edit some stuff for you. Excuse me. And,
wow, the breathy burps are usually later in the show, but right out of the gate tonight.
I got started early today. So we gave him a bunch of computer videos, and we're like, can you edit a montage of this? And man, Greg knocked it out of the park.
Oh, this was Greg's?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Oh,
this
wow.
Is Greg edit. Yeah.
This is a classic. Wow,
yeah,
okay.
This is a good one. So here's Greg's edit of computer montage.
Tech, high tech, Twilight Zone to Star Trek, hardware, software, take a seat if you dare.
Power up, download, database, break the code, CD-ROM, super slick, point and click.
Take the spin, now you're in really techno hip, all because of a computer chip.
Yeah. Classic.
Hi there. Just finishing up a few things here.
Classic.
Let me zap off a final email message.
Wait. Yeah, that was a classic. Oh hi. I got to add that to the oh hi list, but we missed him saying zap off.
Hi there. Just finishing up a few things here. Let me zap off a final email message, and then I'm done.
That's how. Just zap.
There you go.
Jane, hold up. Look, I brought a disc, and we could copy this, okay? And we can play it on my brother's computer.
All we gotta do is...
Did I hear you right? Did I hear you saying that you're gonna make a copy of a game without paying? Come on, guys. I thought you knew better. Don't copy that floppy.
So, after you've got everything installed, you'll be excited.
Yeah, the computer comes on, you see the icons on the screen, they represent the programs you have. It's cool.
It really is.
When I'm working at home, I'm...
The dork family. I love dork families.
Fun fact, though, that kid, the kid with the Prince hair, the page boy haircut, that is a young Greg DeLiso.
Oh, it actually is.
Tonight's show. Yep, that's
Greg.
right there. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It really is.
When I'm working at home, I might take a break and email a note to my brother or copy an article from the World Wide Web to my nephew or whatever.
To my nephew or whatever. And fun fact about that guy, that's a future Greg DeLiso.
Yep. Right, exactly. We just caught him between DeLisos right now on the show.
Other or copy an article from the World Wide Web to my nephew or whatever.
Anti-piracy rap.
I'm out of here.
Pirate at AOL.com. Fun handle, huh?
Good ending.
Is that guy white or not? I can't tell.
I don't know. It's such a difficult. I mean, I'm colorblind, so I have a tough time telling.
Yeah. So stoked for that. Stoked to have Greg come out. He has a new movie, so it should be good. Steve, you selling out to anybody?
I am selling out. I'm selling out for a GoFundMe for a Melinda.
GoFunda. Sorry.
Is that a different website? I'm not familiar.
Those love came early.
Well, hello, GoFunda.
Well, if you go to GoFundMe, help-fox-access-lifesaving-medical-care, it's a Melinda who is running into some trouble. We're going to put the link in tonight's. It's going to be in the
description. Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. And so, if you happen to have the wherewithal right now to donate, please think about doing so, because Melinda's need our help. So, please check it out in the description from the episode.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm sympathetic to this because we're all teetering on the edge. Any medical malady that could befall us, we would be screwed. So, could happen to anybody, and we want to help out Fox.
Help the Melindas. Wait, help the Melindas who help us. Is that what we say? Yeah.
I think support the Melindas.
No. Support the Melindas. That's what you said.
Right.
Okay, and the website is GoFunda.
It's in the description of the show. Let's just use that and
got it.
Don't listen to my flubs.
All right.
Here, let's get into some scimitar. I have one related to our guest tonight. Not only did Scimitar, our friends from the Minneapolis-based distributor, make or distribute hunk videos that were in 3D, they also distributed a two VHS cassette documentary about apes in movies, ape costumes, and King Kong and things like that.
Any Which Way But Loose? Do they tackle that?
They don't. These are only costumed ape movies, and it was clearly hosted by a guy from who just loved those movies from like the 30s and the old serials and things like that. But he got a babe to help him out. So here's I think this is called Going Ape.
Bob, it's just you. For a minute there, you had me going.
Sorry about that, but the producers told me I'd look best wearing a suit.
So you wore a gorilla suit.
There's another kind? Oh, hi there. I'm Bob Burns.
Another oh hi.
And I'm Ashley Austin.
And I'm hot. Excuse me while I slip into something a bit more comfortable.
While Bob sheds about 45 pounds of hair in latex, why don't you pull up a tire, grab a banana, and relax? As Hollywood goes ape.
Hollywood goes ape.
Scimitar essentially is like a clip show.
Yeah, that's all this is. But they do little interstitials that I cut together.
There. I give you Kong, the eighth wonder of the world.
That's King Kong?
That's him, all right. At least what's left of him.
But I thought King Kong was supposed to be about 40 feet tall.
Well, he was, thanks to special effects pioneer Willis O'Brien and a process called stop motion animation.
Remember those thrilling days of yesteryear when dashing heroes and pretty heroines faced certain death week after week, and you had to come back the next week to see how they escaped? And these?
Oh, souvenirs, memorabilia from Planet of the Apes.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Gargantua?
Roar.
What does the future hold for movie apes?
Well, with makeup and special effects improving every day, I'd say we're in for some pretty neat stuff.
That was after 2 hours, that was the conclusion.
He dedicated his life to movie apes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I was actually found myself interested in some of the old clips and the history of ape makeup and stop motion. And they had Ray Harryhausen interviews, so didn't mind it. But yeah, the guy, he was obsessed with ape movies.
And so far in the show, we've had 2 oh highs and 1 yesteryear. Maybe we can get that number up. I want more yesteryears.
Here's hoping, eagle-eared listeners. Why don't you let us know if there's another yesteryear in the show?
I got some celebrity bullshit for you guys. Steve, roll the what have you. Here's what I got. What?
Was that a new celebrity in there?
Bill Moyers isn't new.
No, but there's a curly-haired Muppet kind of kid.
That might have been Coolio. Steve, can you roll it again?
It wasn't Coolio, no. It was like a...
Yes, it's the kid from... It's the kid from Home Improvement.
Oh, right. Not JTT, but the other kid.
That viewer Scott ran into in Hawaii. You remember
right.
that?
Yeah,
Is it Tristan or something like that? Or Something like that.
Not Taryn Noah Smith.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Taryn
it.
Noah-
Okay,
yeah,
Taryn
yeah,
Noah Smith.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's who's in there. I forgot that I put him in there.
Okay.
On
On to new business.
This is the tape that we're going to be watching. The secret KGB UFO files. It's
Ooh.
hosted by a revered actor. He's been the titular character in this action movie series that has gone on since the 60s. It's still being made today. Who do you think it is? Did my clue make sense to you?
Sean Connery.
Do you know what titular means?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've been usurped by what? Oh, sorry.
No. All right. What is it? Steve, George?
I was going to go with Yakov Smirnov, but...
Oh, okay. I like it. George?
I'm going to say that it is Bob Uecker.
All right. Let us play this week's Celebrity Bullshit.
Western governments, apparently, have not been the only ones gathering information on UFOs in brutal secrecy. Hello, I'm Roger Moore. Join us now as we embark on...
He did the delayed, hi, I'm Roger Moore. You know, he did the, here's everything you're going to be seeing.
Right.
Hi, I'm Roger Moore. I think that's a very professional way of doing it, personally. It takes balls, but if you can pull it off, it's really cool when you do it.
on an amazing journey of discovery.
We have little information about the specimen seen here.
Now, Nick, I know that you're skeptical of a lot of UFO stuff.
Hey,
but
well, seeing's believing. And right now, what I'm looking at is a certified alien right now.
how do you explain it? I'd love to hear.
Isn't that a pot roast?
It's an alien
pot roast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, watch what they do here. They take this alien pot roast
They
and
saute it on a low heat.
No, they put it into a computer.
Okay.
We wondered, though, how such a being might appear had it been recovered intact.
Roger Moore wondered that?
Using only the images recorded on
He and the
story
scientist did.
and the
Okay.
scant data
They together.
available, technicians
Watch this.
have constructed this 3D computer-generated model. Thus, with a bit of imagination and some forensic speculation, we have recreated
Explain
what
it, Nick.
may
Ah,
have been
that's-
the Soviets' possession.
It's Anthony Michael Hall making a babe by putting a
From
bra in
another
his
world.
computer.
They got that from the pot roast.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Roger Moore in Red Square.
Now, Joe, I have a bone to pick with you.
What?
James Bond's not the name of the movie.
Everybody calls it James Bond, the new James Bond movie.
Threw me
James-
off.
Yeah.
I knew it was a James Bond thing. I thought it would be Connery. So, yeah.
See?
I was
got
sure
the
it's
clue.
George Lazenby.
Steve,
Yeah,
I think the problem is that you don't know what titular means.
I think you don't know what to do.
It is what it is.
We all know what GoFundMe means.
Thank you.
There we go. We can all agree on that.
Let's get into flying windows, and then let's bring Greg out here. This one was sent in by Honeydew Wilkins.
Oh, you know what Honeydew? You know what Honeydew found?
Not gonna do it? The Dana
Yes,
Carvey's mom
you got it.
impression? Okay, it's stuck. It
You
only took
got it.
333 episodes. Yeah, this is called the Video Journal of Medicine, and there's some great flying windows. And he warned me. He's like, you might want to do some pixelating at some point. I was like, do I need? Oh, I guess I do. So I did, but it was very hard to see. So
It's always hard to pixelate the flying window.
This is the
Yeah.
Video Journal of Medicine, your televised report on developments
More coming
within
out
the
of a
profession
grid.
that affect your practice today. In this issue, treating chronic diarrhea, the stereotaxic breast biopsy,
So that's
and in
the
a
breast
moment,
hanging
a
down
look
there.
at involuntary weight loss. The Video Journal of Medicine is made possible through the support of Roche Laboratories, a member of the Roche Group, innovators in medical research dedicated to continuing
Trying to get
education.
them to sell out next week for you.
By Roche Medical, yeah.
What did you have to? What was the part that you had to?
Oh,
blow out?
right there. There's like
Oh.
a breast hanging down there, which
Oh, I
The
mean,
stereotype.
God forbid anybody saw the business end of that breast
just-
getting a stereotaxic biopsy.
It's just stereotaxic. I think even YouTube would be fine with
I
stereotaxic.
don't know. Some perv would probably want to see it unpixelated. So I'm not going to give that perv the satisfaction.
Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Not gonna do it.
Exactly. Take it from me and Honeydew Wilkins, the finder of the Not Gonna Do It, Dana Carvey's Mom, Saturday Night Live Christmas special flub that we played on an episode a long time ago. Okay.
All right, let's bring Greg out. He's the director of Hectic Knife, Psycho Ape 1, now Psycho Ape 2, and he also runs our TikTok, and he's a great editor and a great friend of ours. Let's show us your raviolis and bring out Greg.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
Hi, Greg.
Hey. I gotta do like this.
A granny from Beverly Hillbillies.
Show us your raviolis.
My raviolis, from there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got
it. He talks about King Kong taking a dump, I think, on the Empire State Building. That guy.
Oh, another ape reference. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
He goes, I walk by the Empire State Building. I see this big brown thing. It's like King Kong, climbed up the side of the building, took a dump, and left. And then he gets no response.
Yeah.
It's a
except for me.
Yeah. Greg, we got a lot of business to cover with you. So first of all, before we get into Psycho Ape, I think last time you were on, you said you asked us each to give you a video to put up onto our TikTok, and then we would make a competition of it to see who could get the most clicks. And so you did that. And we all gave you a video, and you uploaded them all to TikTok. TikTok's like something that I don't know. That's why we hire you to do the TikToks, because I don't want anything to do with it personally. And I'm glad that
kids like it.
Yes, exactly. The kids like it, and and I don't get it. So, but you never know. You never know what the kids are going to like. So let's start off with the TikTok off.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start with the fourth place contestant here. This got the least amount of views. And how do we do this? Do we say who it is, or we say the number?
Okay. Well, so in fourth place, I'm sorry, George, with your diabetes submission, got 196 views.
Well, the kids today,
I think they don't know about Wilford Brimley, and so
I think that's the
should.
problem. Yeah. I'll play the video. I mean, this got 2 million views on YouTube, but I don't know.
Older audience,
anyway.
I guess.
Here's the video.
Diabetes.
Thank you, Wilford. Diabetes. So, you got diabetes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to my niece and nephew and say, like, what do we need to do?
I think the word diabetes was too long. The attention span can only get through diab.
Yeah.
My
the woman in there is a nice curl, and it's a surprise that she's kind of sides with Wilford, honestly. But I think the repetition might have hurt it on TikTok, actually, because I think they just too much.
As a reminder, I met Wilford Brimley, and I said, which way is it? Is it diabetes or diabetes? He goes, the way I say it. So I said, okay, Wilford.
I'm with Wilford on this one.
I am too.
Yeah.
Can we make up T-shirts that say "I'm with Wilford" on this one?
Yeah, I'll buy one.
All right, here's number 3. Who was it, and how many views?
So Nick, sorry, your frisbee one was good, but you got to 4,210 with good clip though, strong clip.
Okay,
that's not bad.
It was short.
Almost everyone has a slightly different grip, but you must develop a method that provides a firm hold on the disc. How firm? Imagine you are holding a parakeet. Hold tightly enough to keep him from escaping, but not hard enough to kill him.
What do these SOBs want?
That's gold right there.
I will never understand this generation.
Do they know what frisbees are? Maybe they don't know what frisbees are.
These kids with their brat summers and their
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a yeah. Well, number 2, Joe. You broke the thousands and thousands of barriers with 16,000 on clip from Bar.
16,000, you say? Is what I
Yeah.
got? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But this wasn't the clip that I wanted to give you. The clip that I wanted to give you, they took it down of Bargain Burn.
You know, I'll give you another few thousand token views for that Paul, but you still don't come close to the winner. So.
All right, here's the one that I gave Greg.
I'm Margot Chalou of Decorators Gallery, and I'm having a super sale. Buy one and get one free. Buy this handsome Lane Action recliner and get the second free. Buy the Sealy Posturepedic mattresses and get the box springs free. Buy a yard of Salem Century carpet and get another yard free. Buy a $349 Air Swivel rocker and get one free. Buy a set of sheets and get the second one free. As Bargain Bernie says,
All I want to do is save you money. Buy one and get the second one free.
Buy lamp and get the second one free.
At Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza.
Yeah, see, that's not even the strongest Bargain Bernie clip. The strongest one is the one where his pants fall around his ankles. And
that's my theory, is that that's nudity, even though it's just an old man with his pants around his ankles wearing boxers for laughs. That's considered too racy for TikTok.
I think so. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
I think the other one. I think that would have been the winner if I had the original one.
Well,
but anyway, on to number 1.
Steve, who clearly won, who came so close to 100,000 with 99.8 thousand views on this.
Wow.
So,
I don't know what he submitted.
All right.
So,
here's what Steve submitted.
Lizzie, before we leave for Bobby's party, you need to go to the party.
Of course.
Okay, Daddy.
That's my girl.
Gotta know what the kids like. She is a super duper pooper.
It's because they're all still being potty trained. That's why they like it.
That's what it is. Like, oh, this applies to me.
She's a big girl now. She's the best pooper we know.
Steve won.
Wow.
Congratulations, Steve.
Yeah.
I think we should make a TikTok dance off that song. George, you can start. we could break the million.
I'm flossing already.
George is in front. We're on the side doing identical dances. Okay.
Steve, are you using that video to potty train your daughter?
Not
yet.
A little
early.
It's a little early.
Okay, I don't know.
We'll probably get Mr. Penders over to the house if needed.
She can just listen to the song. She doesn't actually have to do.
She listens to the song. She hasn't gotten to
okay.
the.
Okay, it's a hot hit. All right, Greg. We're going to show you. Nick and I are going to show you some of our raviolis, and then at the end we'll show the Psycho Ape 2 trailer. Nick, you want to go first? What?
Sure. Yeah, I was just thinking about. Oh, who's in the back? Who's behind you there?
Oh, that's Matthew. Yeah, it's Matthew. He got a haircut. Yeah, that's
a fur
him.
cut.
Very trim.
Yeah.
Oh, he's licking his genitals. Nice.
He is. You want to?
Yeah. Can you zoom in on it?
Don't show it on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Too racy. This is so we were putting together kind of a new program, and I was looking at videos about party makeup, and this one didn't make the cut, but I thought, you do movie makeup, you do ape makeup, so it sort of applies to Greg, you as a filmmaker. But this is called Masquerade makeup. Take a look. Oh, and by the way, this has a new a warning in it that I think we should put before every episode of VCR Party. So,
all right.
Welcome to our Masquerade. We'll be demonstrating simple and effective makeup techniques that will allow you to create your own special makeup arrangements.
What do you think about this?
I haven't formed
the first of our 2 clowns.
It's silent.
For a face with evil spells, we will use a spider, synthetic webs, paintbrushes, woolen crepe, spirit gum, the legendary Dracula. For mine, I chose a makeup foundation. Actually, I have 2, white and ivory. Here is Dracula, ready to attack its victims. Our tiger.
I like the tiger's hair.
Yeah.
Let's try a landscape. At the center of my landscape, a tree.
Just painting a
To
landscape
complete
on a
my
guy's
tree,
face.
I'm going to use the beautiful hair of my model to make
Bob
the
Ross.
leaves.
Looks great, I guess.
Warning. The scenes that you're about to see may be unbearable for some persons. What if you wanted to create a special
That's
effect?
gotta be before every
Oh yeah.
Before every Joe ravioli.
Yeah.
maybe unbearable to some persons.
It better deliver.
Yeah.
Warning. The scenes that you're about to see may be unbearable for some persons. What if you wanted to create a special effect of someone who's been injured, for example? Well, first you'd start with the bruises. Well, the party's over and the pictures have been taken. Remember, practice makes perfect. But above all, have fun.
Have fun.
Yep. Wise words.
Yeah,
Yep.
that cut to the cut up bloody guy. That was good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, he had a screw through his eyeball. So, but it may be unbearable for some persons, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I bore it, but it was okay.
Yeah. All right, Greg. Whenever you're on, it's just an excuse to play Cyberwars. So I gotta bring on Cyberwars. You gave us this promotional video. I guess it was for a pilot. Was a pilot actually shot of this? They wanted to do a TV show.
Yeah, it was a guy that did this cybersecurity stuff for like specialty schools and colleges, and he wanted to make a pilot that showcased, I guess, his really high-tech, savvy, cool guy way of going around and doing cyber justice and cyber surveillance and hacking. And but he's just this sort of like oofish 50-year-old dude. Yeah.
And nothing he's doing is really. They try to lay out stakes like your identity can be stolen and stuff, but they don't do it very well. So
no.
I just love Cyberwars.
Welcome to Cyber.
Nick, when do you think of Cyberwars? What word do you think of?
I don't remember it well.
You don't remember it?
I just remember I remember the scene where somebody confronts somebody in a parking lot about.
We're not going to see that scene.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna. George, do you remember what the word is? The takeaway from Cyberwars?
Oh, he repeats it over and over.
Yep.
Oh,
well,
it's
you'll
good.
know.
It's great.
It is.
It's a
good.
great clip.
All right, we'll let it be a surprise.
Welcome to Cyberwars, a relatively new phenomena that happens every single day. Colleges teach it, but they don't understand it. If you use a computer or the internet, we can track you down and just about tell you what you had for breakfast.
My niece loved giraffes. I posted pictures I took of Cassandra in her costume.
Trick or treat!
And then I saw him.
Somebody posts something on a social networking site, they're exposing that information.
At one point, Cassandra went off a ways. Then I noticed this creep coming up to her.
Cassandra?
Finally, he went away. Maybe he's dead? And my niece?
Why would she assume he's dead?
Wait, listen to the kicker here. Listen to the kicker.
Yeah, it is very bad.
It is bad. This is bad. Listen to the kicker here.
Niece? My niece doesn't play with giraffes anymore.
Person.
She doesn't play with giraffes anymore. Nick.
Can you imagine?
She encountered a guy on the sidewalk who might be dead now because of that. She doesn't play with giraffe toys anymore.
I mean, what would happen if she runs into a giraffe on the street now?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be dead. Maybe it'll be dead. All right. Here's the thrilling conclusion of Cyberwars.
Doesn't play with giraffes anymore.
Person could walk into a public cafe, an internet cafe. When you go into a cafe and you take your laptop, everybody in that cafe can intercept that signal as well. And a person does not have to be in the cafe. The smartphone does not mean smart user.
There are countless more stories like these. The cyber war is well underway.
Is there more of Cyberwars, Greg?
Well, so what you've just shown was a conglomerate cut of both versions. There's a crappy version and a slick version. but it's a redo. The slick one is a redux because they were so unhappy with how crappy the original was. And each version I think is like 20 minutes. So there's a full 40 minutes of 2 episodes of Cyberwars.
Can you send it?
I'll have to find it.
Maybe
I'll
we can
have
watch
to
it
find
on
it.
an EP. We'll watch it on an EP.
Or if we're in LA, just bring your laptop and we'll watch it at a cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, but someone might hack into the cafe and then steal shit from them.
It's the last thing we need.
Yeah, the last thing I need is to not like giraffes anymore.
Yeah, let's stay away from the cafe.
I found an ape movie that I watched when on VHS. I watched this when I was sick. I think my parents rented it for me when I was homesick one day, and I was probably too old. But this is the first movie I remember like turning off. Like it got to a certain point, and as a kid, you just kind of whatever comes in from a movie is you just accept it as that's a movie. But then you start developing your own taste, or you realize, oh, this is kind of stupid, or I don't like this. And this movie was that for me, where I was like, oh, this is really dumb. But I kind of like it because it's dumb. So it's 1987's Going Bananas.
I know it. Is it Dom DeLuise? Is it Dom DeLuise? Yeah,
yes.
I've seen
and
it.
I was a big Dom DeLuise fan. I love silent movie, and but
I knew you were going to say that one, actually, as you were describing it. You were either describing that movie or Psycho Ape, one of the two. But I know this movie. We actually watched it when we were researching making Psycho Ape 1, and we were kind of baffled by it. It's pretty, it's pretty.
And the whole time, it takes place in Africa, and it's a lot of problematic parts to that. But I was like, clearly they shot this on a sound stage in Glendale or something, because they're just like a cutaway shot on a different film stock of a wildebeest, But then I looked in the credits. No, they shot it in Zimbabwe or something. I was like, what?
That's so weird. With a Jeep and all that. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So here's a minute and a half that kind of tells you, I think, all you need to know about Going Bananas. 1987.
What is that? That's the monkey we saved. Oh, I think he wants to come with us. That's impossible.
Is that Lamar Luttrell?
No, it's J.J. Walker.
Oh. Oops.
That's impossible.
You want this? You want this banana, Bonzo? Okay. Say banana.
Banana. Mr. Manzamo, please. Banana. What's the problem, Mr. Big Bad Joe? You're having a bad dream.
This is the part where I felt my fever getting worse.
I forgot that the ape interact like this.
Yeah, the ape talks. And this is the point in the movie where I was like, it sounds like Howie Mandel doing his Bobby voice. And
Greg, I like picturing you and the other producers sitting around taking notes.
Get a legal pad.
Yeah, we definitely did. Yeah, yellow legal pad. Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Banana underline.
I told you to stop, Bonzo. Bonzo loves Bonzo. Ben loves Bonzo.
Could be Welker.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just sounded like Welker.
This? No, this is an apple, Bonzo. Babble?
There's clowns.
Let's go!
There's a circus in Africa.
It's like Shane. End of Shane.
No, Bonzo!
At that time, the Duke boys were.
Oh, his name is Bonzo.
Yeah.
The same Bonzo from Ronald Reagan's Bonzo.
That's, I think, the reference. Bedtime for Bonzo, right? So, yeah, Ronald Reagan movie.
Speed ahead!
There's me with a fever, eating a Lunchable. I looked in the credits for Bonzo's voice. It's never mentioned, but it might have been like a work for hire thing by Frank Welker or Howie Mandel.
Well, or David Lynch thing, like the baby. They won't tell you
Right.
What
You
it
never know. But the person inside the ape costume was Deep Roy, who was the Oompa Loompa in the Tim Burton Willy Wonka, and was like a famous little person actor. So he was inside of Bonzo. Yeah, Deep Roy's still around. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end with this one. This is okay. So I couldn't find it. We just got it the other day. It's called Bob's Busy Day. It's a safety video. Safety videos are always great because it's always just reenactments of people getting hurt over and over again. But Bob's Busy Day is the most like over the top batshit one, and I thought that I would play it for you, Greg, because it's unsubtle, it's violent, and they just swing for the fences with this safety video. So it felt very Psycho Ape to me. So here is Bob's Busy Day. And again, I assumed that they would play this for, I don't know, people who just started a new job at the construction site or something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Large. This is actually Nirvana. This is a Nirvana song. For it. Yep.
Yeah.
The old lady's swearing. Oh, it's got the home improvement transition.
Yep. Doesn't even make sense. Is he a Connor O'Malley character now?
Let me color.
Hey! That's my ladder!
Can you turn the soundtrack up a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing the dialogue.
You can't hear the screams? You're
Yeah, I
having
can't
trouble
hear the screams.
Yeah. Let me see if I can turn the Nirvana up.
Okay.
I thought about not including this part, but then ultimately I decided to.
That's really cool. It's like almost like stop motion animation or something.
Yeah, it's really
also
cool.
get to hear Spin Doctors. So.
Yeah.
I thought this was that pie video.
Which one?
The Pie Factory video. What's the video where at the end it's that like
Sarah Lee, One Sweet Story.
Oh, it sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah.
En la vida real, Bob no duraría hasta la hora del almuerzo en ningún sitio de trabajo.
It's all in Spanish too. So
wow.
Yeah.
I really like that actor, whoever that guy is. He's really
You
good.
might want to track him down for the next Psycho Ape.
And track down his hybrid flannel too. I thought that was a cool shirt.
Really believable situations in that too. Like really, just a guy dancing to some really grungified Gen X music.
Yeah, while he's on a steamroller. He's playing guitar too heavily while he's on the steamroller. Like at least the other ones, like Shake Hands with Danger, and the ones that we show.
It only takes a second.
At least they kind of are in the realm of reality. This one was just so
Mhm.
over the top that I don't know who would learn
Yeah.
anything from this. So yeah, but Greg,
yeah.
Psycho Ape is doing well already. You have screenings set
Yeah.
up for the new one, and the last one did great, and it's becoming a cult classic.
Yeah, we're so grateful. And to you guys, they're both available on our Windo. In fact, Psycho Ape 2 is still exclusively streaming on our Windo, so if people want to stream it, they can go to our Windo. Shout out there. But yeah, no, we've got screenings coming up. We're super excited. I wanted to say, Nick, that clip that you played from that VHS tape of the old man and the woman with the ape there, that was so similar to Psycho Ape 2, you wouldn't really believe. It kind of shocked me, and I have a feeling that Psycho Ape 3 is going to resemble that tape even more, because I think we're going to have to parody that shot for shot, because that was really good.
Yeah. Well, for the uninitiated, though, what is the basic premise of, like, what are you going for with Psycho Ape and then the sequel?
It's Mel Brooksy meets like Tom Green-ish, I guess. I don't know how offensive and either of those are comparisons to anyone, but it's very silly, wacky comedy. A lot of times comedy where the actor maybe half knows they're being filmed, or there's flubbed lines, or hears laughing in the film itself. It's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, it's almost hard to give any kind of like plot for the second one. Basically, the ape is on trial. The crimes he committed.
There's
in
a
the
courtroom
first
scene. Yeah.
And if you've ever seen A Few Good Men, you're rewarded heavily if you watch Psycho Ape 2, because there's a lot of parodies of A Few Good Men. But we parody a lot of stuff.
You said I've seen the movie, so I will be rewarded.
Yeah. Yes. Very much.
Good.
Yeah,
Right,
you will.
Yeah.
Let's watch the trailer, because I think that'll give a good idea of what people
can
expect.
All right. Here's the trailer. Let's observe silence during the trailer. We're not going to pause. We're going to play it straight through. Here we go.
Oh my god, we're such a happy
So
couple.
happy.
Just like the best possible.
Yeah. Did you bring the bananas?
Yeah, you want to crack one open?
Oh yeah.
Let's
I love
enjoy a
bananas.
banana together.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a great idea. What a beautiful idea.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, it's such a good time.
It's the most beautiful day of the year. 2:16 p.m. on June 7th. We're here in the park, and we couldn't be more safe and happy.
I couldn't agree more. It is 2:16 p.m. on June 7th, and there's no possible chance that we're about to be murdered.
Nope.
Oh my god, no! We can be polyamorous!
Gavel, gavel, gavel.
So you're saying that it's true that the Psycho Ape did in fact kill you?
We were murdered by the Psycho Ape.
We're here today in Hollywood. Can you say hi to my followers? Think about
Of course.
Nancy, I am your father,
Whoa!
and your brother and your sister.
Whoa!
And we've been sleeping in the same bed for many, many years.
Oh, it's so gross.
It's all right.
Oh, okay.
I want you to draw me like one of your French gorillas. Wearing this. Only this.
Psycho Ape. It's okay. In no time, all three of us are gonna be loving each other.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Yes. Oh man, I mean, it's basically that safety video that we just watched, right? It's like If you
Basically
could get
combine the safety video with the ape video.
Yeah,
Those two
if you could get a steamroller for Psycho Ape 3,
Yeah.
We'll do a GoFundMe for that when it's time to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on Blu-ray? Somebody was asking in the comments.
Yes, it is on Blu-ray. So here, if I can hold up, this first one is on DVD, and I think you guys have this on found footage. And then this one, the lunch meat VHS, really cool.
Oh, nice.
And they're going to do a second run of the first one, and then a run of the second one. So that'll be out relatively soon, not sure when. Trading cards, those are fun. And then, there's a Blu-ray for the sequel that we have out now, too, so you can get that through us on eBay or through Edison or through the Indiegogo still. So, yeah.
Too cool. Love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a Rewindo subscriber, you can watch it right now.
Yeah.
For free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Greg. Nice work.
Yeah.
Always good to have you on. We'll send you
Thanks,
some more
guys.
TikToks. We'll do another competition here soon. And
awesome. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Love it. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, Greg.
That's raviolis.
Yeah.
Ravioli.
Shows the raviolis. Shows the raviolis. Shows the raviolis.
All right. That was fun.
It was. Always good to have Greg back on. Should we get into well, Steve, do you have an update for us?
I do. So I've been holding a concert. You guys really have nothing to do with it. You guys have given me carte blanche to give away some Hero Clicks, which is a game that you can play. It's got Marvel characters. It's got DC characters. But to give it away, I asked Melinda's to submit people from the found footage universe as superheroes. It could be any medium. It could be anything they wanted. And we got a number of submissions. And I would ask, I think the way we should do it is you guys can all give me your vote, but at the end, I will pick the winner. And hopefully we're going to see, I have to look to make sure and talk to McKenna, but we're going to try to get at least everyone who entered a little something. And, the big winners will hopefully be able to get a big package. So,
hey, if you watch the show, you can win stuff. That's the takeaway.
Exactly. You come out ahead by
Your
watching
creativity
the free show.
Gives you
All right.
rewards.
So the first one, there's 3 entries from David O'Gara. And I think he does a pretty good job. Here is number 1. This is, oops, sorry, we're going a little too quick. Sorry. This is the Wisp. And you can see it's the best Joe has ever looked. And he uses
it's kind of accurate, actually.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think we've all seen you with your shirt off, and unfortunately, but it's in the found footage universe. And also in the found footage universe is Sipperman, which I showed the other day. But I think Nick here looks just like Jake Gyllenhaal, so I'm going to stick with that.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, see the little sipping device down there?
Yeah, and it's on its back too.
Oh, straw.
Stanley cup.
Yeah. Look at that. Bright red beard.
And then in like an Avengers type group, you guys are joined by the Creep.
Oh,
he will find you. I think that's pretty
good.
Pretty badass.
I'd read that comic.
It's scary.
Yeah. Next up, Jamie Hott came in. He decided to try his hand at a little doodle for the Found Footage Festival Hero Clicks contest, and this is what Jamie came up with: Super George, the Dog Man, and
it's got my vote.
6 nipples and was it a censored
yeah.
drawing?
I actually think it looks a little bit more like me than George. I don't know what you guys, other than the nipples, they got the nipples right with George.
Yeah, no,
I think if you and George had a baby, that's exactly what it would look
Very
like.
generous with the hair. I appreciate for that.
And the
I
tail.
actually thought
Very
this
generous
was
with the tail as well.
I thought this was a Joe submission. If you remember back when we had the contest where Joe submitted Alf Rebney because he was trying to make a fool of Nick. If you remember,
I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that. But this one has my vote.
Yeah.
To undermine the very contest we started. Yeah. Remember that.
Yeah. I do. I didn't think about that originally. I just thought, Jamie came through. But now that you bring it up, this does reek.
What was the last initial?
Jamie Hott, JH. So it's
Okay.
not a.
All right.
But he did get caught for that previously. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, George the Dog Man. next up, El Magnifico. Hold on, let me try to get this right.
What are
El
we-
Magnifico Pistolero Olimpico, formerly known as OD. In parentheses, it says last part has to be high pitched. And
Oh, yeah.
he did the Invisible Songer. Oh, nope. Skipping
Okay.
ahead.
What are we?
Oh boy. So
Who's
this
the
is David
vocalist?
Connor. This is
Oh,
David
that's really good. Wow.
Yeah. This
Wait,
is
who's the vocalist?
Is it Looking for
That's
a City?
all I'm doing.
Oh yeah, yes, that's all I'm doing. Yeah. All right.
But
That's
David Connor
wild.
did not stop there. Another absolute Sister Sam. And look, he made this all from DC, so he's definitely going to get the DC starter pack. But yeah,
That looks-
Sister Sam, she's
Wait,
fast with glass.
Where's Invisible Songer though?
I
Did we
hope
see
it's
that?
coming up. If
Oh,
not, I'll
okay.
pull it off
Okay.
of my computer.
Okay.
And then still not done. Midwest.
Yes.
Hemorrhoid treatment lasts. Do
Oh,
not
it's all
suffer in
pixely.
silence.
Okay.
Oh, these are all good. These are all great. I want these to actually be comics.
Yeah, I do too. But still not done with Here Comes the Easter Bunny. Hippity hop, don't stop.
Wow.
Your Easter eggs.
Yes.
Now, let's see what's next. I'll tell you who it is because now I'm out of order. There it is. There's the Invisible Song.
There it is.
Nice. That's
Daniel
beautiful.
Songer as the Invisible Man. I think
That's
that is-
frameable.
Man, he's deadly.
That's the songer I want. The one I can't see or hear.
Mhm.
Well, it doesn't say anything about him being mute.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
A boy can dream.
And that's El Magnif. Oh, well, it's formerly OD. Let's just say that.
Just rewind.
Yeah. Revive, please. This
Oh.
one is from TB. It's the 5-footer. The power is filth. And
Yes.
yeah, again, I said send something in. It's just got to be clever. I feel like this. Everyone hit the mark.
This
did a
one,
great job.
This one, like the one with me, is using the spray can feature.
Yeah.
So again, I think these are both Joe.
I think this
Okay.
one's really good. I think this one should win, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
But if it is Joe, great job, Joe. I enjoy
Good
the
work, Joe.
clever.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not me, but thank you.
And then this is the last run of superheroes
Oh,
is from
that's good.
Brendan Quebedo, formerly fan of Cum Squid, or no, he's fan of Cum Squid.
Oh, I
fan of,
see.
fan of
Yeah.
I pulled that off a
Former
separate
patron of
email.
ours.
He did, yeah, he did not put that in his email, but I pulled it off another email he sent in. So he did Aqua Nolte. This is Aqua Nolte.
Great.
That's really good.
The Green Brimley.
Oh, nice.
Scarlet Kramer.
Wait, Kramer.
Joe Kramer.
Oh, he's the my asshole is.
Oh,
yeah.
I couldn't tell with the mask.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I see the mustache now.
Until I was
so-
30 years old, I hated my asshole. That's who that is. Okay.
We're gonna keep going. Wonder D.
Yeah.
Great, D. Grunig. Love it.
This one. Dark Nightblood.
Oh,
I'm sending that to him. I'm going to send that
Yes.
to him after the
Dark
show.
Lord
He's gonna love
Blood.
it.
And Doral Silverman. The League.
Yes.
No, the Found Footage League of America.
Ooh.
He drew these guys in order to make 3D printed cookie cutters. He spent a week trying to get these to work. No dice. He was resigned to have
No
nothing to
dice.
show for the work. Only recently did he realize that he still drew the characters, so he colored them in and gave them to us. So that
Wow.
was the HeroClix comp. Who's your vote? We'll start with Joe.
It's probably going to be either George the Dogman or the 5-footer. I'm going with the George the Dogman.
George the Dogman.
That one just had what it took.
Nick.
I got to go with Superman. I got to go with the person who made me look the most like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, David O'Gara. And George.
I think the Aquaman Nolte was.
That's...
If you watch it back, you will hear simultaneously Nick and Joe go, "Oh,
yeah."
So if you watch it, I immediately start laughing. It's because that was their reaction. They were
it was you could tell what it was. I mean, it was just like kind of a crude drawing, but you could still tell that it was Nolte.
There's a lot of great stuff there.
It had bubbles, which are the windows to the sea. So yeah, that one, I like that one too. Steve, what are you going with?
That's the winner. I
Wow.
think the fact that 3D printed cookie cutters were made, that happened, all just, because it was any medium, and so cookies is a medium, and even though they didn't come out perfectly, I still thought they came out well enough that he should, make those 3D printed cookie cutters. But yeah, that's going to be a win, but everyone's going to get a prize.
All right, thanks to HeroClix for sponsoring it. Thanks to everybody who entered. We'll do another one soon. We have plenty of prizes around the office. Let's get into George's segment, shall we?
What is it? It's 250 pounds of lovable trouble named George. George, will you get out of my bed and go downstairs? It's George by George. You'll want to bring the whole family to see George.
All right, well, I fell down a rabbit hole of promos for made-for-TV movies. You remember made-for-TV movies, right?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Movies for television.
All right, so they started in the 60s. They were an opportunity to compete with movie theaters. Let's see. A lot of the ones I remember from the 80s were kind of sexy, and I always thought that the show would be a lot sexier than it turned out to be. And I confess I did watch some of them with the hope that there would accidentally be nudity. Never happened, but here are some of the sexy ones. Tell me if you remember them.
Housewife prostitution.
I guess I did what I did for more reasons than one.
Need or desire.
For that 1 hour, I'm in control.
Money on the side. Parental discretion advised. Tomorrow on ABC.
So that one's pretty serious. Some of them are serious. Some of them are pretty goofy, though.
Monday, she took a business based on sex.
A Playboy bunny.
Went undercover.
If I begged, do you think they'd let me watch?
And unlocked every man's fantasy.
Show me some cleavage, huh?
I don't like you this way! A bunny's tale tonight.
What's better than the swimsuit edition of a sports magazine?
Beautiful body and an empty mind.
Swimsuit the movie.
I want a big
Cast like William Catt, Catherine Oxenberg, Jack Wagner, and Sid Charisse.
You want sexy?
I enjoy working alone.
All in search of fame, love, glamour, and
Full-time debauchery.
winter ends where the swimsuit begins Sunday.
So
I love that guy's voice. His reads are the best. Swimsuit Sunday.
That's the back and forth between a Playboy bunny and nude people. But other TV movies were blatant attempts to cash in on recently successful movies. So these are ones that were quickly made after Poltergeist and Private Benjamin.
They were the perfect family, finding a new life and a new home, but an invitation to the hottest spot in town became an invitation to hell. 1 week from tonight at 8/7 Central and Mountain.
Introducing a new breed of soldier. Are you taking your vitamins?
What you call mom has just become one tough mother.
Get down, give me 10, soldier. I will need rubber gloves. I have sensitive skin.
JP or combat, she'll do it her way.
Your performance defies belief. Thank you, Sergeant.
Now you can be proud. This is the new one. Your mother wears combat boots Monday.
My family watched that one. I remember.
I was wondering if anybody ever actually watched any of these. And sometimes TV movie promos made absolutely no sense at all. This is one.
Thaddeus Rose and Eddie, starring Johnny Cash.
How'd you like it if somebody hit you with a tomato? Well, I think it was kind of funny.
When two good old boys go out in the town hasn't got a chance.
It is fun throwing tomatoes in.
Thaddeus Rose and Eddie. Movies. You'll see the ones you love right here.
Johnny Cash is actually in it.
But a lot of TV movies were a chance for network stars to play against type because actors were worried they were going to be typecast. So networks allotted different types of roles for them. Like here is, you might remember these. So Marky Post was on Night Court, but she also appeared in the TV movies Tricks of the Trade, where she played a sex worker, and Glitz, where she played a waitress in Atlantic City. So what we're going to do is play a very brief game in which you try to match the actor who played against type in the role. So here, imagine you have to put together a movie with Gary Coleman, Fred Savage, Sarah Gilbert, or Sean Astin, and they either survive a plane crash, get mauled at the zoo, get plagued by a cryptid, which was autocorrect changed that to a cryptic, which makes no sense, or is a pyromaniac. So which movie would you like to see?
Gary Coleman is a pyromaniac.
I'm going to put Sarah Gilbert as the pyromaniac.
Sean Astin gets mauled at the zoo.
I wish, Nick. Unfortunately.
Next Sunday, Gary Coleman as you've never seen him before in a shocking NBC World movie premiere about a young boy's desperate plea for love and understanding.
I wish to stay out of trouble once and for all. Everything's my fault.
Gary Coleman and Playing with Fire next Sunday.
Oh, wishes do come true. I've always wanted to see that.
But how about Scott Baio, Jason Bateman, Mindy Cohn, or Soleil Moon Frye, if that's how you say her name? I've never actually said it.
Soleil.
Okay. Gets chased, gets drunk, gets nude, or gets shot.
I'll say Mindy Cohn gets drunk.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to say Scott Baio gets drunk.
I'm going to say Soleil Moon Frye, all things. She gets chased, gets drunk, gets nude, and gets shot.
Oh, good
guess.
That's a. I wish we all. Okay, nothing. So yeah, here we go.
Toby Kellogg's been away from his family.
While I was gone, they moved.
He's being chased by the cops and hunted by the mob. And he's got to find his family before a killer does.
Where's my family?
Jason Bateman is a moving target Monday after Alf.
I knew you'd like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be watching that.
But let's go for the adult actors. John Goodman, Judith Light, David Hasselhoff, or Harry Anderson. Are they an amateur spy, amateur porn star, amateur Olympian, or amateur breakdancer? Now, this is before you could be both an amateur breakdancer and an amateur Olympian.
David Hasselhoff is an amateur breakdancer.
I'll go Harry Anderson as an amateur spy.
I will go John Goodman is an amateur porn star.
It's not too late for that movie to happen.
A relentless assassin is on the loose.
We're being followed by a street sweeper.
Harry Anderson and Ed Begley Jr. Spies, Lies, and Naked Thighs, Friday.
Yes, but as Spies, Lies, Naked Thighs, I wish I thought of that for the name of the episode. But
damn. Well, not too late to change it.
And one last one with TV dads. Is it Alan Thicke, Michael Gross, Conrad Bain, or Gerald McCraney playing a drug-using athlete, a disgraced scientist, a two-timing politician, or a homicidal bank robber?
Michael Gross, homicidal bank robber. I could see it.
Gerald McRaney is a disgraced scientist.
I am going to go with Alan Thicke, plays a homicidal bank robber.
All right. This is going to shock you.
For over a year, the FBI was on their trail.
Two maniacs who strike at random.
It was their most difficult case.
I'm starting to understand the way those guys think.
And it became their deadliest.
Let's take them. Move!
Based on a true story. David Soul and Family Ties' Michael Gross are the terrifying killers.
Let's go to work.
The FBI murders next.
Okay, I saw that when it came out, and it was awesome. And I watched a little bit of it last night, and it is still awesome. The last 15 minutes of it are amazing. And I thought, that director, what became of that director? And the most high profile thing was Project Alf.
Yes.
That they went on to do. But that's how you play the George segment.
Good game.
That's
Loved
good
it.
stuff.
Great job,
Yes.
George.
Yes.
Good game.
Very insightful.
All right, let's wrap up George.
With love from George.
Oh, how about some nice things?
I can do a couple. We were in New York last week and Philadelphia trying out some new stuff. We called it our Summer Spectacular. We got some gifts from people, including Wayne, who's our official flying window counter. We're going to have to fight over these. These are hats. Scorchy Taw's hat.
Scorchy Taw's hat.
These are all funny names from your funny name segment. Reed Flake hat.
Reed Flake.
Well, okay. Chuck Drinkwater.
Yeah.
And I think this is the one I'm going to try to fight for. Dr. Barry Guitar. But not.
I want Reed Flake.
Thank you, Wayne. And also, Wayne surprised us. She's a viewer of the show. Steve, you cut together a clip from the movie Chop and Steel, or like a scene that was on the cutting room floor of us as pretending to be crafting experts who would go on and paint man crafts on local news channels. Never made the movie, but we showed the finished artwork that Joe is the artist, Jeff Bird did.
I did spit paintings. Yeah.
Spit painting, and she recreated it on canvas
perfectly.
here.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Now,
it's Taz wearing a Dallas Cowboy uniform and it says, "Welcome to the FFF Man Cave." So thank you, Lainey. She spoils us rotten.
Deepest cut reference of all
I
time.
know.
So,
Plus, she always spoils us with some Taylor Swift friendship bracelets that all have references to the show on. This one says Rem Lazar. I mean, it goes on and on. So thank you.
Nice. So many nice
Lainey.
Dictionary definition
Scimitar.
of a nice thing. We were in Philadelphia, and Eileen came to the show, and Eileen gave us the nicest. Look at this poster. This is
I got a quibble with Eileen on this one. Spent a lot of time on this.
This
and
poster's like a Rubik's Cube, though. So give me a second. It's large. It's going to go above the mantle, but look at. Can you see all that? It's a Nick Sips themed poster. Like, look at all the thought that went into this. Just all the. But then you think that's it, right? That's all you're going to see, right?
That
Nope.
looks like Nick and the Hulk poster, but
Oh yeah, Nick and the Hulk poster. Yeah, my bad. And then so all the lyrics to Nick and the Hulk, and then including the actual Hulk game. And look on the other side. We're not done there.
Does it say Exhibit A on it by chance?
Shopko.
Look at that, Shopko optical, everything. It's a big collage, and we're gonna hang it. We're gonna hang it from the ceiling here, so you can see all sides at once. So many nice things.
Eileen was laughing so hard at that and waited like a half hour in the merch table line to give that, and then you weren't there, so she gave it to me, and I was like, I gotta wait for Joe to get this. So yep. The bullying continues. Thanks, Eileen.
It's not bullying. It's like you're our friend, and we're just you happen to shoplift.
I said I'm glad, but one of my lowest moments inspired your great art.
Nick, none of us told you to steal that Incredible Hulk game. You did that yourself. You and only you.
Yep.
And I'm glad we can all laugh about it now. Okay, so we got a new thing from Melinda's. Nick, you pulled this together. So we're asking Melinda's to send us your VHS collection, and because there's so many nice videos out there, and they don't want to always send it to us. So some people took pictures of their VHS collection, sent it to us. Do you have it, Nick? Is it?
Yeah, it's taken a while to load, but we got a couple of tapes. These are like 2 tapes that he knew we would appreciate. This is from Joshua F. So let me share my
Is
screen.
this a what are we situation? Do I need to say what are we?
No, but my computer's kind of chugging. But I think this will be worth the wait. So look at this cover.
Zoom in. Close in.
I piss on your grave. No mercy, R.I.P. So somehow it still can drink and then excrete things out of its urethra, even though it has no vascular system anymore.
Yeah.
Most controversial talk about cult film. And then this one,
great.
Revelations and End Times.
Oh, chapter 1.
Yep.
So different company completely?
Well, no. Both of the backs have this DMN Entertainment. And so what Joshua said was that basically these are all just like movie scenes, like horror movie scenes that they ripped and put on compilations. But they said, I think there might be a correlation between these videos and the Groping Photographer tape that we played in the Big Bad webinar. It says if you compare the back covers, they share similar design and they're from DMN Entertainment. DMN Productions. Groping Photographer, according to the title screen, was released by DMV Entertainment.
It is.
I suspect it has a similar back cover design. In my research, DMN and DMV are all related. So is that the case?
This is DMV/DMN. Well, here's Groping Photographers, first of all, which is just a truly baffling video. I think this is one of the most underrated videos we've ever shown before. And yeah, there it is, DMV.
DMN is the similar.
What year is it? 99?
99. That was 2000. I think I Piss on Your Grave was 2000. So
we need more DMV.
Exactly. Yeah. So Joshua, thanks for showing us your VHS collection. If you have a VHS collection, like a shelf or whatever you want to show us, you can email us at info@foundfootagefest.com with our chyrons that cover up part of George's head.
One more thing in the nice things category. We didn't get any updates. I haven't heard any updates about George's Jesse Jackson bloody ear video. Last week, George had a done about how he remembers as a kid seeing a video of Jesse Jackson, right? Am I getting this right? And his ear was bleeding.
That's correct.
Okay.
Do you have an update?
No, I don't. That's nobody knows what you're talking about.
I did see that he had I watched clips. There's one clip on archive.org of a show he had. I think it was 90 to 91. That the backdrop looked familiar. So he had two different shows. One, I think, on CNN. I'll have to look into this, but I couldn't find that particular episode for sure.
All right,
I'm looking.
I'm
looking to solve my own quandary.
I'm wondering if somebody can, like, I don't know, George. It sounds like you need some closure on this. Like, can somebody draw a scene of maybe whoever did the George?
No, I need a cookie made out of it. I need somebody to make a cookie cutter so that scene can be repeated over and over again.
Reenact it with puppets. Maybe make an AI video of Jesse Jackson with a bloody ear. I don't know, George. It seems like you're looking for answers. So
yeah, let's resolve this quickly because I don't want to hear any more about it. Let's get into some announcements. So first of all, this Saturday, Saturday morning cartoons.
We have an apology corner. Did you not want to skip? Did you want to skip over?
Yeah,
that?
I think we're running low on time.
Okay.
Yeah, we've already talked about enough things that people don't care about in this show. So let's move right along.
My emails filled up with the calls for an apology
from one particular person. I'm sure.
No. There's like 4. I got 4 different emails last week regarding Pancho Villa.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to apologize to Pancho Villa's ancestors?
Sorry, Pancho Villa's relatives. A comedian referenced him, and I said he was referencing a fictional person last week. And I know Pancho Villa is a Mexican revolutionary. I meant it was fictional for him. He wasn't an actual relative of him. But yeah, sorry, everybody.
I thought you said Pancho Villa didn't exist. He's not a real person.
What I meant is it didn't exist for Al Villa was not his actual descendant.
All right.
So I misspoke, and I apologize to everybody. For that.
All right.
Good use of everybody's time.
I feel way better now.
Good. Got that off my chest.
George Steve. In my head that Fred was dead.
Apologies.
In my head that Fred was dead.
Apologies.
No. He's alive and well. Okay, that's great. Saturday Morning Cartoons is back. We're doing a table read of the new comic book from Cookie Madison, our viewer in New Zealand, who made a complete comic. Caitlin's there. Jason Griffith is there. Some other surprises. It's a fun one. It's an all-star cast, so that's back. And then we'll resume semi-regularly. I think we're doing 2 a month for the fall for Saturdays. And then on Patreon, if you join us on there, and that's what helps keep this show going, you get a bonus episode, EP mode. Last week we did something fun, which is we workshopped volume 11 of our touring show with the Melindas, which was pretty great.
George and Steve joined us, and we got some great feedback, some great notes back, and it actually really helped out the show.
It did.
We changed a lot of things because of it. So, if you want to hop on, you want to watch that, it's like, I don't know, it's like 2.5 hours long. You can kind of get a sneak peek at what Volume 11 is going to look like. It's probably going to look completely different by the time we actually do it. But,
but you get to see the genesis and kind of how the process works. So I think that's what Patreon is for. It's for, you can just passively watch the show, and that's fine too, and like and subscribe and all that. But if you want to be involved, that was a way to directly be involved. And this week, what are we doing on EP?
I think we should watch Desperation Boulevard. We've been talking about it for a few weeks now. This is the what's her name? Judy Tenuta movie, long lost Judy Tenuta movie, now on Blu-ray. The distributor reached out to us and asked, or the producer reached out and asked if we wanted to distribute it. And I want to watch it first. So let's just watch it with patrons, and maybe the first 15 minutes. I think maybe we'll
get
a of it. So
join us for that. Oh,
Weird Al's in it, and Emo Phillips is in it too.
Also coming up on the show next month, Paul Scheer is going to be on the show. From How Did This Get Made? Feels like a kindred spirit. Worked at Blockbuster like we did, so he's going to come on and we'll show him some videos and get his take on things. So stay tuned.
Songathon is happening on September 13th. We're going to watch all the even songers. It's going to take us an entire day, probably 12 hours or so. And we're raising money for the Atlanta Women's Foundation. Last time we got a bunch of money for them, so we'll get a bunch of money for them now this time too. So, and it sounded like people didn't want to lose Songer, right? People wanted Songer.
There was a vocal contingent of people who
Songer stays. No argument here. I was
on
just
the main show.
Well,
yeah, I'm not going to kowtow out of those people, but we'll see how it goes. What are we going to get out on tonight?
A Brazilian waxing video.
Right.
The intro to it has a techno soundtrack that I thought would be a great, like, high energy way to end a high energy episode. So if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Thanks to Greg DeLiso. Check out Psycho Ape 2 on Rewindo, and we'll see you down the road to Clowndom, everybody.
That's all I'm doing.
Nolte is so eager to do well that he overdoes it and passes out.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That had done it.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
In 8.
My nose isn't for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Sizzler.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polster, the real great guy.
Thank you very much for being here, and God bless you very much.
Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's Coins in Hilldale.